Let's do that cry for help thing. Who's on the line?
Peter.
Peter, are you there, dear?
I am, mate. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm ever so well, thank you. Now, we're doing this item, as you know, it's called a cry for help. Would you mind going, help?
I thought you did that at the end, not the beginning.
It's sort of, we mix it up a bit, Peter.
Oh, right, okay.
If you're uncomfortable doing it now, we can save it. I mean, I know really I'm supposed to be driving this radio show, but I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Trevor's poised to say something.
What he should do. He should state his problem and then punctuate it with a help
at the end.
Full stop at the end.
Right, fair enough. Peter, state your problem.
Right, I've got a date this Saturday for the first time in ages.
Help!
I know. Hang on,
Don't do it for him.
I've got a couple of dilemmas that you can help me with, hopefully.
We'll help you with all of them, mate.
All right. Well, where do I take her out on a date? I live in the country.
Right, okay.
The nearest town is Banbury.
Like Banbury Cross, ride a horse.
Oxford.
Take him to Oxford, is that what you're saying?
No.
To a quad. Oh, sorry, Peter, go on.
And then, the only thing is, I met her on the 29th when I was celebrating my 40th birthday party.
Right.
Only talked to her at the end of the bar, got on like a house on fire.
I don't know why people always think that's good, because if your house is on fire, awful business, really. You've got to worry about, which possession shall I take, in that cliched way. But anyway,
exciting.
you've got on well with her. You like having your house on fire, do you, Trevor?
Exciting.
Right, well, I hope I'm going to give your address out in a minute, and I hope that arsonists are listening. Go on, Peter. So you talked to her at the end of the bar, got on that house on fire, you've not been on a date for a while, so you're sort of edgy about that. What's this new bit of information you're about to say, old bean?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, no.
Brilliant.
Hang on, you've got her phone number.
It's tough. You've got a phone number, though.
Yes,
We'll ring her.
each other, but I can't remember her name.
No problem.
There's an easy way.
And how do I find out her name without looking a bit of a dork?
Oh, there's so many ways.
Trevor, go on, give one suggestion then.
Well, there's the game.
What is the game?
Well, the game is you have to say, right, I bet my
Right, I'll be the
name's
girl. Let's act it out.
Okay.
Right, obviously, I'm going out of use, so I'm very, very unwell. Possibly just been released from an institution. I've got sick in my beard.
Stop it.
Go on then, Trev. Let's do the improvisation. Oh, hello, Trevor. Nice to see you, Trevor. You look nice today, Trevor, except for that jumper. It's odd. Trevor.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't like this jumper, but I put it on especially for you. Anyway, you look lovely.
Thanks.
Have you seen what people are saying about the handwriting?
What?
Well, you just sign your name. Just sign your name.
Right, okay.
How did you do your signature? How did you do your signature?
Oh, I do it like this.
Oh,
So
I
hold
see.
on, Peter's got to go...
I do mine like this, you see.
So Peter's got to go to the date with a pen and a bit of paper,
Yeah.
like an autograph hunter,
Yeah.
and then go up to it and do that. It's not a bad
That's not
idea,
a bad
Trev.
idea.
Peter, what do you think of that idea?
It's not a bad idea, but it's not normally what you take on a first date.
It's not, is it? It's not, is it? It's what a weirdo. Trevor would
It's
have a pen and
peacocking though,
paper.
because you're doing a little bit of a game. The other thing is,
It is peacocking. Now, Neil Strauss, writer of the book The Game, would say that women like stuff like that, where you show little psychological techniques and things like that, because it shows added
First
value.
thing, when you go, hello.
yes.
Could you write a name on here?
No,
Yeah.
don't
It's
say
a
it
bit
like
zapped.
that.
Too early.
Never say it like that. Say it. You're
Trevor, don't
excited.
feel
You're
confident.
sharing
You're not
something.
Al Capone.
You're sharing something. Always be different. Never be like everyone else.
That's easy for you to say. You look like Alan Bennett and Alan Jones have been quarrelling in a tumble dryer. Listen, why don't Peter? Right, I know what you mean. That's a bit obvious, isn't it? Straight away, write your name on a bit of paper. I
He's
think
never
that's...
said help yet.
Say help,
Yes.
Peter. You've not said help.
Help!
That sounded genuine. We've got to help him. All right. So okay. Right. So Trevor's got a technique there, but it might look a bit obvious unless you've got a really nice spangly pen and a sexy notebook, which will in itself make you seem intriguing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's too. That'll be a challenge for her. Matt, have you got any ideas?
I would walk straight. I'd go in and go.
Yeah.
Terribly sorry, I've forgotten your name.
No way.
Matthew, that's a bad atmosphere
it's
created.
not.
What are you
It's
talking
not,
about?
It's not, because this
Oh,
is
it's
what you
honest.
do.
It's honest. It
Why-
looks awful.
Shh, let me finish. You do that, and then when she goes, oh, and she's a bit embarrassed, and then she says her name, you go,
Yeah.
and then because I was thinking this, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could do this, and then you've
Right,
got
you've
the
got a
eyes,
lovely story.
and You've got, it's not.
It's too early, it's
It's
too
not
early.
a sin to forget someone's name.
Have you had sex
She'll-
with her, Peter?
No.
All right, fair enough. It's not that bad. Okay, so let me. Okay, you've spoke to the bar. Have you got any? What are the suspects for the names? Have you got any inklings? How many syllables do you think it is?
It could be Sarah, but
Hang on,
listen,
we can-
it was my birthday party, you know, that I couldn't...
It's Sarah.
It is Sarah. I think your
you're not
instincts
sure
are good.
that
No,
it's
no,
Sarah.
I-
We're going to find it out.
We'll phone her up on her number and go, hello, is that Julian? And she'll say no, and then we go, what is your name?
Patricia, Debbie. Well, just go through names, Matt. You
phone her up now.
bungling. It's
Go
like,
straight
you might
in.
as well get Inspector
Just phone her
Clouseau
and go,
on it.
who is this? Because I've got your number, and she'll go, oh, it's me, it's Claire.
She'll
And
be
we'll go,
frightened. The terrifying
she
man.
won't.
Could get Claire Jones, who works here, a girl.
We'll get a woman to
We'll
phone
get a
her.
woman to do it.
and say,
Brilliant.
I'm WPC.
I'm afraid there's been a terrible accident. Now
We need
tell
to
me
know
your
your
name. That's great. Peter, we're going to actually genuinely, practically help you with this matter. We're going to get someone to phone her up. All you've got to do is entrust this lovely woman, your only possible chance of happiness, you've got to entrust her number to us, a bunch of idiots. Are you prepared to do it, Peter?
Yes, go on.
Well done, well done. That's
go
good. I'm glad that you trust us. Don't tell us it. Trevor took a pen out, either to ask me to write down my name so he could try and pinch me bum, or expecting Peter to say a woman's number live on radio. You idiot, Trevor.
It was a jokey joke.
Well, let me tell you, it was a disgrace. All right, Peter, so someone will talk to you afterwards. It'll be Claire Jones. Now, Claire Jones will be the person we enlist to get this name. Then what we might do is try and match-make you on air. We're working with this item as we go, Peter. You know, we're working this up. It's going to be okay, though. I've got a good feeling about this woman. I don't want to get your hopes up, but I reckon the two of you are definitely going to get married.
How about... You don't need a hat.
Do you
How
need...
about the thing that... Where do I take her?
Right, okay, right, you're in the countryside. Now, you could go to a dogfight. The adrenaline, the thrill, the passion, the illegality of a dogfight. No, not a dogfight. Matt, have you got any ideas? Countryside, what goes on there?
Country's a barn dance.
You literalist idiot. Trevor, have you got any ideas?
Well, Banbury is quite a lovely town, isn't it?
How far are you from Banbury, Peter?
Oh, it's only 10 minutes.
Oh, well, go there then. Go Banbury.
For what? For dinner or just to go and sit and watch the clouds?
Eating dinner is all right. You're talking. You can talk about the way you've horribly bungled this date by not remembering her name. That'll keep you going for 10 minutes, according to Matt. Then you can sort of start writing down people's names and giggling like Trevor with a sweaty pen in your palm. Or perhaps your palm's sweaty. I don't know how it works. I think, don't you just go somewhere simple? What are the options in Banbury?
Banbury's... It's kind of a small town mentality, to be honest.
What do you mean? Are the pair of you going to get lynched? What's going on? Is she 12?
No. Well, there's a bit of an age gap.
How big is this age gap?
22 years.
Bloody hell, mate, you can get a bus through that. A school bus.
No, that's not a problem.
Because he's 40.
Oh, he's 40. 20. What was she, 18?
Yeah, that's
18.
fine. That's normal in this day and age.
Peter, you've made us help a sex criminal. I'm joking,
No.
Peter. I'm joking. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. It's a laugh. It's good. It's
What
good.
have you got in common, though? What is the thing that...
Yeah, when you were chatting at
was
that bar-
house on fire about?
What is it?
Well, she lives in the village I used to live in.
Oh,
Right.
of course.
And we just talked about what goes on in the village.
Okay.
I mean, you got to bear with me. I was a bit drunk at the time.
Oh Christ.
Hang on.
What, Matthew?
I'm worried about this girl.
Why are you worried about a girl?
Because he can't remember her name. He was drunk.
No, I think this
Anything-
date's going to... Matthew, where is your sense of romance? For God's sake, this is going to be a lovely date between a very drunk, very old man and a confused teenager from a village. And if you can't see the beauty in that, there's something wrong with you. Peter, we're going to make this work. Stand at the phone, talk to Claire Jones, and give this possibly Sarah's number. We've got to go to another show now. Right, it's out. It's the news, actually. I think of the news as a kind of show. It kicks out content, baby. Who's been hung today? Okay, so Peter, you leave that. We're probably going to ring you up later when we've thought of a proper plan for action. Right.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, bless you, Peter. You sounded a bit full of regret when you said thanks for your help there. Don't be. We're going to help you, I promise. We will help you. We may not have any skill, but by God, we've got enthusiasm. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Russell.
You all right, mate?
Yes. I didn't expect twice in one night. Haven't done that for years.
Well, let me tell you, it's a pretty regular occurrence round our way. So, Peter, Peter, darling. So, anyway, we've been on the blower to Mystery Girl. We now know her name and identity. She's not 18 anyway, she's 28.
No, I got all confused and nervous about being on the radio.
Well, you mustn't. I've used up all my compassion with Kirsty. Snap out of it! Back your ideas up, son! As me and Matt come round and kick your head in. We won't bring Trev, he don't like violence. No, not really, there'll be none of that rhubarb. Now, Peter, so anyway, we now know Mystery Girl's identity, and we're doing this thing called, it's a bit like Blind Date, really. Should we just call it Blind Date? No! Each of us is going to tell you a name, Peter. If you guess the right name, then you're meant to be together and we will help you. If you get the wrong name, we're going to destroy that relationship somehow. Is that what the game
We've
is?
got a number, so we can just phone up and go.
Yeah, but we got the number off of... Oh, right, so we can... What?
We can just phone up and say we're him and go, oh, hello!
All right, I'm Peter. I like your Harris. Stuff like that. Right, so if you get it wrong, then that's going to happen. But if you get it right, we will support you. Phone up and say we're character witnesses and he's a lovely bloke. Go
Are
on,
we the ladies when we say our
Yes,
names?
we're the ladies.
We
and
say
What do you
our
mean? We
ladies.
have to-
one question.
Yeah, we're the lady's name. And like what? And then what do we have to do? We act right
We
then or
have, you
something?
can ask us a question.
Yeah, but not our name. I don't think he should ask us our name. I think he asked us another thing, and then if he likes
This won't
us...
work.
No,
the only bit of
that's
information we have is the name.
We
you
have to go-
lunatic.
I
we have
know,
to-
it's got to be done psychically.
No, Trevor, we have to say,
Right, my
hello,
name is
Peter,
this.
my name's Duh. You met me the other night, my name's this.
Right, okay, that's how the game's going to work. I'll go first. Right, Peter, are you ready for this game?
Yes. No
Right.
pressure then.
There's a lot of pressure, Peter.
But all of it's on you.
Where it should be. Now, Peter. Okay, then I'll be contestant number 1, Trev number 2, Matt, you're number 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay, Peter, you have to do the voice of Cilla Black. Right. Okay. Throughout this item, no, you don't have to. We're being silly. Right.
But you should.
Yeah, Peter, I'd like to think that you've took your top off for this, just to make it more adrenalised.
Well, I'm from Liverpool as well as Scylla.
Oh, you're from Liverpool, are
Right,
you?
go a bit higher then.
Right. No, don't make him do a silly voice. He's under enough pressure. All right. Do. No, don't. The company's doing well. Right, okay, so I'm contestant number 1. What is my name? All right.
Lady voice.
All right. Oh, hello, Peter. My name's Anna. I really enjoyed meeting you the other night, and I can't wait to see you again for a boring date in Barnbury.
Banbury.
What's it called?
Banbury.
Bambi. That's that one what skidded on the ice. What a sucker he was. All right, so anyway, that's my character, right?
Okay.
There's no point asking any question. He just has to work out whether that's the
Okay,
name
so
or not.
just, what was the name? Just do it high pitched again.
Anna. So now, Trev, now it's contestant number 2, mystery contestant number 2. Lady voices, Trev.
Oh, hello, Peter. Well, I enjoyed your barroom technique the other week. Let's hope you'll turn out to be a friend from Banbury and not a friend from Bunbury. My
Wait,
name's
is that an Oscar
Anita.
Wilde quote?
Yes,
Okay, go on then.
I've said it.
No,
talked
do it
over
again.
I've got
Do
to
the
Go on,
name.
do the name again.
My
Did you get the
name's-
name, Peter?
My name's Anita.
Right, okay, so that's contestant number 2. Now, Peter, are you concentrating?
I am.
Right, and now it's time for contestant number 3. It's played by Matt Morgan. Go on then.
Hello, Peter!
He's the wacky one, he's number 3. She's off her nut.
Hello! I loved meeting you the other night. My name's Angela!
Woo, yeah!
You were really drunk!
Okay, Peter. So, will you choose number 1? It's Anna, she's just a woman or something. Or it's Anita, played by Trevor, built up a part. Or will you choose crazy number 3, Angela, played by Matt there quite well. Peter, it's over to you. Right.
It's got to be between number 1 and number 3.
Oh, interesting. 1 and number 3. Why would you say that? What do you like about number 1? Was it because it was so well acted by me?
Well, I was hoping you would give me a 50-50 or something like that.
I don't know. We can't keep plundering all these game shows. We'll probably get Celador will probably sue us.
I'm leaning towards number 1.
You're leaning towards number 1s. Okay. Well,
Anna.
you think that it's going to be Anna? Well, is that your final answer,
You
Peter?
thought it was Sarah earlier.
Yeah, you thought it was Sarah, mate. You was too drunk. You shouldn't be allowed to go out in public. That's the conclusion I'm reaching. So right. You're right. You think so far that it was gorgeous number 1, Anna.
Yes.
Is that your final answer, Peter? Are you going to stay with that?
Should it be?
Well, let's help him. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be that one. It shouldn't. We'll give you another chance.
All right. Well, then, must have been right with my first one, number 3.
Angela!
That's right. The sexy Angela.
Yes.
Well, look at what you could have won.
What should we do? Because, look.
Or by process of elimination.
Yes,
The last
Peter.
one.
What?
Or by process of elimination.
Yes.
If it isn't number 3, it's
Or
definitely
number 1.
2.
This girl really made an impression on me.
She really touched you, didn't she? Yes, Peter. The correct answer is number 2, Anita.
Yay.
Oh, Peter, true love.
Like a detective, wasn't he?
Oh, isn't it beautiful the way he deduced it, man? He was like Sherlock Holmes. Okay, so, Peter, what, you didn't remember? I thought that the name Anita, it would resonate with you on some level. Didn't she say it at some point?
Now you mention it, yes.
Peter, oh Christ, this date, I'm worried. I think it'll go well. Now, what I do like is it's Peter and Anita.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
A ring.
It's got a lovely ring
That's a good
to
way
it.
for remembering it now, Peter.
Yeah, right, it rhymes with your own name. So when you turn up flustered at this Bernie Inn in Barnbury, just remember, it rhymes with my own brain name, Peter Anita. Don't call her Geeta, or I don't know. Just Anita. She's called Anita, Peter. Is there anything else we found out a name for you. We've done good there. Is there anything else you want to know?
Do I have any dignity left with her? How did you find her name?
We just goes, this is the Metropolitan Police. We think you're being tracked by a pervert. You better give us some information or you're in grave danger. No, we just goes, oh, I don't know, I didn't make the phone call. Claire Jones done it, who works here. We don't even know. But what we might try and do is ring her up. She's out at the moment, apparently, till around 11. So we're going to try and ring her up later and get her on air, just meddle more. But I think you're going to be okay. At the moment, I don't know how much she knows. She might not know that you've ballsed everything up and not remembered her name. You might be okay. So anyway, Peter, we've given you a right bit of help there. Do you think that we are a lovely bunch of guys?
Yes.
Well, there you are, Peter. It's been a pleasure helping you. Will you do that help thing once more?
Help!
Well done. That's Peter, everyone. Okay.
Russell Brand.
Oh, you're listening to Russell Brand on Radio 2. So when we were doing our item, Cry for Help, where we help people out for no reason other than altruism, there was a lovely gentleman called Pete who called us up. Now, Pete had a problem. His problem was he'd met a young lady, he'd got her number, he'd agreed to go on a date with her, then he'd forgotten her name. He was about to go on the date, he was very nervous about it. We, the people of this show, that's me, Russell, Cocky, Trevor, Lockie and Matt Morgan, found out the name of the woman by ringing her up. She was called Anita. We then tested Peter to see if he was worthy of going on this date by seeing if he could guess correctly her name when given 3 options. He failed 3 times, but we told him the name anyway, out of love. Now, Peter and Anita are on the line, on their date. It's presumably going well. Let's find out. Peter, are you well?
Yes, I am, Russell. How are you doing?
I'm ever so well, mate. Now, how's your date going?
Pretty good so far. We came into London on the train from Banbury.
Right.
We were going to go on the London Eye, but
Good
it's closed
choice.
for some reason.
That's a shame. They probably heard that you were coming and didn't want to be involved in this grisly date. The more we learned of it last week, the more it sounded like something we'll be reading about. No, Peter, how's the date going?
Pretty good. We've been to Claridge's. We've had pink champagne,
God,
which was very nice.
decadent.
Yeah, and then we went up the Hilton, up to the 28th floor, to the Windows of the World bar.
Never go on
And at the
dates like
moment,
this. I
we're
just drag people back to my parlour.
Is Anita
Yeah.
with you, Peter?
And then at the moment we're just in the middle of a Thai meal.
Is Anita
Just
dead,
off-
Peter? Why are you not answering that question? Peter,
Yes,
where's Anita?
she stood next to me. Do you want a word?
Yes.
Yes, bring her on.
All right, here's Anita now.
Anita?
Hello.
Oh, thank God. Anita, how's the date going?
It's fantastic.
Anita, you need to run away.
Peter is a dangerous, dangerous man. We know him only too well. No, it's not. I hope it's going well. So you've been having pink champagne, have you?
Yes, I have. It's been lovely. I've only drank white champagne. I didn't realise there was pink champagne. It's like fantastic.
That man has opened doors to you, to another world. If I were you, I'd trust everything Peter says. If he says trying things are a different colour from normal, give it a whirl. Anita, so do you think, have you been physical with each other? Have you held hands? Have you brushed thighs? Have you tenderly touched each other's hair or done any of them things where monkeys pick fleas off each other type stuff?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Thank
My
God.
phone-
Have you touched each other?
Don't
Yeah.
What, held hands?
Anita! Oh God, he struck her. Oh God. Right, get the police, she's dead.
You know that certain drugs that you put in drinks change the colour of the
Why
drinks?
do you know things like that?
I read about it.
Oh, Matthew, come on. Right, Peter and Anita, we've lost contact with them. Let's pray to God that the worst hasn't happened. I'd like to think Peter and Anita are hand in hand, happy now.
I think he slapped that phone out of her hand like an angry gorilla.
I think Anita's now lifeless in Peter's arms like that, and he was using her like a puppet then, sort of like rattling her skull about, and all her eyes lolling.
He's done a good date though, because he was saying, "Oh, where should I take her?"
Yeah, he was going to go to Banbury, a harvester or something.
Brought her into London, tried to go on the London Eye. Tiny
Claridge's.
pink champagne.
Christ, they're living an eye old life, aren't they? I'm beginning to hope that their date goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of their date. That's a nice date. Perhaps we all go on dates like that.
Yeah.
With each
I
other,
do.
or
Let's
should
do
we
it.
invite
Let's do
girls?
it next week.
I go on dates.
You don't go on dates like that, Matt.
I do. I have done.
Dragging people around some grisly little
You
flea
just
pit in
text
North
people your
London.
address.
You sick, horrible man. I'm perhaps what the...
Send me a photo. Lovely, right, here's the address.
Pop over.
You're a journalist, now doesn't matter.